Today we're going to do lesson 5.8 on percent word problems. Please make sure you have your notebook and a pencil and your calculator out ready to go. There'll be very little notes, but lots of examples. Feel free to pause the video or go back for anything that you need. So let's start with a review problem. Janie took a quiz in math and in science. The math quiz had 20 points. And Janie earned 15 points. So we got 15 out of 20 on our math, on Janie's math. The science quiz had 10 points and Janie earned 7. So for science, Janie got 7 out of 10. And the question is, did Janie do better on the math or science? Well, I'm going to take this and make an equivalent ratio out of 20. So I multiplied by 2, so 7 times 2 is 14. Well, clearly 15 out of 20 is better than 14 out of 20, so she did better on the math test. So the second part to this is that she got 18 out of 24 on her English quiz. So how did she do on the English quiz compared to the math and science? So down below here, we have a table that has the points that she got out of the total points. So we're going to write the ratio, and then we want a percent. So we got 15 out of 20. Percent, remember, means out of 100. So I'm going to multiply by 5. 15 by 5. She got 75% on her math test. Let's go to science. It was 7 out of 10. And again, we want a percent, so we want it out of 100. I'm going to multiply it by 10, which gives us 70%, which, if you look, math is definitely higher than science, which is what we said on the other page. Then English, we got 18 out of 24. Now, if I want it out of 100 for a percent, 24 times something doesn't really work well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 18 divided by 24. This line, remember, means division. So we're going to do 18 divided by 24. We're going to get 0.75. If we move that over 2, we got 75%. So how did she do compared to the math and science? She did the same as math and better than the science. Okay, let's do some other percent problems. First thing I want you to do is put this little guy, this proportion, into your notes, please. Part over whole equals percent over 100. We are going to start with that before any problem. I'm not going to put in the part or whole or percent, but I'm going to put it over 100. So now let's take a look at our numbers. On a chapter test, Janie got 80% got 80%. The test had a total of 35 possible points. I want to know how many points did Janie earn on the test. There's our question. We have 80% and we have a total of 35 possible points. Well, 80% is easy. Anytime it's a percent, we put that over 100. The test had a total of 35 possible points. That's our whole, so we're going to put that at the bottom. So now we got to figure this out, and I'm going to start this way. Going from 100 to 35 doesn't really work nicely. That's more icky, so I don't want to do it. Take 100 and divide by 80. If you do that, you're going to get 8/10. So I'm going to take 100 times 8/10 to get 80. So I would do set 35 times 8/10. And that's going to give me 28. So our answer is 28 points. Again, we're going to start with our percent proportion. Make something over 100. So let's look at our problem and see what we have. Janie got 70% on her history test. She noticed that she got 21 points, correct. That's what she got. So let's figure out what goes where. 70 is a percent, so that's going to go over 100. She got 21 points. That's the part that she got. We don't know how many points were on the test. So again, if we did 100 divided by 70, that would give us 7/10. But this time we're going to go down because we need to do something to the 21 in order to get our total points. So instead of multiplying by 7/10, we're going to divide by 7/10. So 21 divided by 7/10 gives us 30 points. Now, sometimes it's super easy because it's just like when we set up proportions. So here's our percent proportion. Janie got 18 words correct out of 20 words on her spelling test. So she got 18 out of 20. What was her grade written as a percent on the spelling test? Well, this one is one of our easy ones. What do you do to 20 to get 100? You multiply by 5. So 18 times 5 gives us 90%. So there's our answer. Now, we could have done 100 divided by 20 and gotten 2/10. So then we would have done 20 divided by 2/10. And if you do 18 divided by 2/10, you will get 90% as well. Let's do another one. Again, start with our percent proportion with 100 at the bottom. On a geography test that was worth 25 points. It was worth 25 points, so I'm going to put 25 on the bottom. Janie got a grade of 20%, and a percent always goes over 100. What did she earn on the geography test? Well, I can do it one of two ways. 100 divided by 4 gives me 25, or 100 divided by 5 gives me 20. It doesn't matter which way we go. 20 divided by 4 gives me 5. 25 divided by 5 also gives me 5. She got 5 points on her test. So let's do example 5, and we're going to set up this same proportion, but we need to talk about this one. A city sports salesperson sells a basketball for $25. The salesperson earns 5% commission on the sale. How much is the commission? First of all, let's talk about what a commission is. A commission is how much a salesperson earns on a sale. So if they sell a basketball for $25, they get a certain percentage of that $25 as their pay. Used car salesmen or car salesmen in general do this. They sell a car and they might get 5% of the car of the sale. They'll get that as their pay. People who sell houses get a certain percentage of how much they sell the house for. A lot of high-end clothing stores, their salespeople work on commission. That's why they're always after you to make a sale because they want to earn a commission. We set it up the same way as we did before. The whole thing that they sell is $25. That's the whole thing. The part they earn goes on top. The percent is still a percent, still goes over 100. So again, easy way. Divide by 4 gives me 25. 5 divided by 4. If you put that into your calculator, you get 1.25. We're talking about how much money the person earned. So this is money. They earned $1.25. Now, it's not a lot, but that's the reason why salespeople want you to spend more money, because they want to make more money. But for this problem, that salesperson earned $25. Let's try this one. This one is a little bit bigger numbers, but it's still set up the same way. So we're going to set up our percent proportion. Here we go. Samantha's a real estate agent. She received a 3% commission on a sale of a house which sold for $360,000. So our percent goes over 100. The house sold for $360,000. So that's the whole sale. We don't know how much Samantha has earned yet. So that's what we've got to do. I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to do $360,000 divided by 100, and I'm going to multiply by 3,600. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take 3 times 3,600. And I get that she earned $10,800. Now, I could also go this way. I could do 100 divided by 3. I would get 0.03. So I could multiply by 0.03. So if I took 360,000 times 0.03, that would also give me $10,800. That seems like a bigger number for a commission, but number one, she had less commission, but it was a bigger sale. $360,000 is definitely bigger than 25. So that is what a commission is. Again, it's not really set up any differently. It's just the numbers where the numbers go. So homework for this lesson is at the end of the PDF, lesson PDF. It's homework 1 through 6, and then there's a mixed review 1 through 4 that you need to do. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, have a great day.